All right, so in the first video, we got a title. We got two pictures from Wevideo's library. Then we uploaded two videos from the internet. We added music, and that's a nice start. Hey, you know what else Wevideo gives you for free in their media? Would be Wevideo videos. So let's say I wanted playing guitar, and I search that, and they have little video clips of people playing guitar. That's kind of cool. This guy's kind of shredding. So I'm going to drag that guy down here. And I think it's a 16-second, no, it's a 10-second clip. That's perfect. Okay, remember I can always adjust my timeline over here with my zoom in and out thing. And let's say, I don't know, karate. That's the other thing I'm into. And let's see. Yeah, looks like they're doing front kicks there. Okay, cool. So that'll do, and that's 9 seconds long, so I'm gonna drag that over here. And so now at the end of this picture of Lake George that I had, that's the music stops. I'm gonna have to stretch that music out, especially it's a little awkward having the guitar player playing without there being any kind of music, right? Who knows? Maybe I even go back into my audio up here and find some more rowdy music uh, to go along with these rowdy film clips. All right. So here I am at almost what, a minute 10 seconds, something like that, a little over a minute in video. Hey, you know what? I can make this music stretch all the way out here. Okay. So that's pretty cool. I've got both still images, what we would call a photograph, right? And I've also got video, moving images, which is pretty darn cool. But you know what happens here if we come back and we watch, like, all right, so here's Mr. Pat video one. Watch the puppies. Boom, they just automatically appear. When I move it a little more, same thing. It goes from the puppies to the kitties. That's a very abrupt and harsh change between those two photographs. If you look here, there's a thing called audio and opacity or opacity. I don't remember which way it's pronounced. But what it means is you can change things in what we call fade in and fade out. So these green lines here, if I click on these green lines and I put a dot here and I move this down and this down, oop, come on, you. I might have to zoom in a little bit too. Let's do that. That makes it a little easier. So now you can see this green line goes from 0 up to 100 down to 1. So watch what happens if I start from the beginning again. It's going to what we call fade in. Now it's getting brighter and brighter. Now it's at maximum brightness, and now it's fading out. Boom, there's the puppies. The puppies are too abrupt. Like I say, they're coming in too much. So if I click on this green line, make a little white line, little white dot, excuse me, and then I use these arrows, I can do this for all my tracks, fading in and fading out. And on most good videos you've seen on YouTube, most professional quality videos, they have some sort of fade or transition going on. So again, here with Carlos, and you can see once you've done this, it's pretty quick. Got to get your arrow right on that line there. If you can use a mouse, I recommend it if you have a mouse, or you can borrow one, especially if you're on a Chromebook. That makes life a little easier, but I know students that do with a touchpad. Some of you guys are really good with touchpads. So here, I'm not going to show you every single one, but watch how Carlos is going to fade out. And Lake George fades in. Just a much smoother transition, right? And there was the video. Very, again, abrupt, very sudden. So I'm going to fade in the video and fade out the video. Guess what? Not only can I do this with video or still pictures, I can do it with the music, guys, which is kind of neat because we don't want the music here at the end. You know what? I'm going to move this to here. Right at the end, my music all of a sudden just stops. And that's very, very abrupt. So I would have to click back here under audio and opacity. I would have to say show audio levels, maybe roll down a little bit. And very much the same thing. I can make my music fade in and out. So now if I go way back to the beginning, my music fades in, my title fades in, my title fades out. Now my puppies fade in. That's such a better video, okay? Only thing I might add to this at the end would be here under text. We already did what is called, a title, opening title. But if you click there where it says see more, I thought it was there, see more. Maybe I'm back. There's other titles you can use, but I thought there was, down here, special. This guy here. At the end of every movie, I bet you've seen something like this, directed by name. So if you double click on it, it's probably you don't have actors, right? So you can get rid of most of this stuff, some of this stuff. You can get rid of a fair amount of this stuff, but directed by, and then you'd put your name, not my name, obviously. And produced by, I don't know, GMS Tech Ed Film Co. I don't know, something like that. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Done. There's my title. But again, from this ending here, boom, it just pops right in. So I'm going to say let's fade that in. Go to opacity level. Huh, it's not letting me, huh? That's interesting. All right, well, there's another thing we can do, which is pretty cool, called animation. So here's my start position. And actually, I'm going to start it a little bit further down, right? Down here. And then my end position, I'm going to have it be way up here. And when I say done, watch what happens. See how the credits are rolling? They're moving up, just like they would in real video. I see it. I didn't even type Mr. right. Hang on, let's click on that. Text. Oh, there. We all make typos, right? Mr. Pat. Now I'm done. And again, coming from the end of that, there's my title. I'm sorry, my ending credits. Okay. And you could even, if you wanted, type something like, thanks for watching, and be done. And that would be pretty cool too. You know, it's kind of quiet. Maybe I should stretch my music out. Again, grab those double arrows. I've already got the fade out stays with it. And right now I've got a minute and 15-second, it looks like, video. That's pretty darn cool. Let me zoom this back out. I've got my titles. I've got my 2 pictures from Wevideo, my 2 pictures from the internet, my 2 videos from Wevideo library, moving credits at the end, and music fading in and out, and all these tracks fade in and out too. If you have that done, then I'm feeling pretty good about this project for you. Okay? Okay, one final thing to do. You've got your, like I say, you got your title. Come on, you stinker. I don't know why it's not going back all the way. There we go. All right, so you got your title, you got your music, you got your fades, you got your puppies, you got your guitar players, and again, you can pick those 2 pictures. Same thing, video, motion clips, and then moving titles at the end. So overall, this video is ready to turn in for credit. One thing we probably should have done a long time ago is up here in this top corner is put your name on it. My first name is Mr. My last name is Patarini, and maybe P3 or whatever period you have, okay? And that's going to save it. And then we got to click over here in the corner, this finish button. And it's going to pick what we call a thumbnail. That's that little image you see when you look at the video. And I'll just, it didn't give me a great selection here. This black one obviously doesn't do me much good. What the heck? I'll put the picture of Lake George on there. And it's automatically going to download it to Wevideo. I would say click over here where it says Google Drive, so it goes in your Google Drive too. Then you'll be able to share it with me. That's how you're going to hand it in. Might be through Google Classroom, but certainly if you click the share button, once it downloads into your Google Drive, I will be able to view it, okay? You keep all these settings the same. We want it SD. HD takes up too much space. Of course, we are doing a video. You could do GIFs or audio only, but we're not. And then you click here at the top, the export button, and it's going to take a minute. You don't have to keep this screen open. It will send you an email when it's done exporting that's going to say, hey, your video is ready for viewing. And you probably will be able to go right into your Google Drive and watch it from there. Show it to your family, show it to your friends, certainly share it with your teacher because that's how you're going to hand it in. All right. So that's your job, is to export it, finish it, make sure it's labeled with your first and last name and period number, just like I did here. And then be sure you share it with your teacher. That's how we're handing it in. All right, guys?